Hi kids, Shanice here. In this week's story, we hear about David, who was a little guy with a big challenge. You see, David was the smallest and youngest of all his brothers in his family. So when the big old mean giant came to town, he wasn't the one that was asked to go fight him. Instead, everybody said that David was too young or too small for such a challenge. I wonder if you've heard that. Has anybody told you that you're not old enough or tall enough to do something? Or maybe you've heard you can try that out when you're a little bit older. You see, David was small, but he had a big God on his side. When God is with you, you can do big things. Now, David did fight Goliath and he won. Goliath, on the other hand, he wasn't small. He was as tall as a giant, and I mean literally. All the other soldiers were scared of him because he was also very strong. They say that Goliath measured almost 3 meters tall. I wonder, do you have a tape measure in your house that you can measure out 3 meters high? Or maybe you have bits of paper or old wallpaper that you can draw out the size of Goliath and hold it up against the wall to see how much taller he would have been than you. We would love to see these pictures if you wanted to send them in to us. Now, David wasn't completely unprepared for his battle with Goliath. You see, God had been preparing him. David had been a shepherd boy for many years looking after his sheep. He would use his slingshot to fight off the lions and the bears that might come to harm them, but he would always lead them to safety. See, God didn't think that David was too small or too young to lead, and he was preparing him to become king. In our Bible, in 1 Timothy 4:12, it reads, "Don't let anyone look down on you because you are young, but set an example for believers in your words, in your actions, in the way that you love, and the way that you trust God." I wonder, are there things that you are able to do? Maybe you can make a list of them and tick off all the things that you can maybe help others do. It could be something as kicking a ball really far or baking a cake, but you can lead others to do something a little bit better. And God's preparing you for all the challenges in life and reminding you that He is with you for all the big things and also the smaller things. There are many things out there that we see as our own personal Goliaths, things that just seemed so much bigger than us. But God is always reminding us that He loves us and He is with us. And with Him, we can overcome all the big things.